Hey guys, and welcome. Yesterday evening, 343 Industries released a new blog post which was very detailed. This post contained a lot of information around Season 1 and some of the feedback the community had given 343 on the back of Season 1. And it also includes a lot of different things that are going to be addressed and changed when Season 2 officially launches on May the 3rd. Today, I just essentially want to summarize what was said in this blog post because it is very long and it can be quite intimidating to go through, and just give it to you straight as to what we should expect in Season 2 with a lot of weapon balancing and other overall content and things that should be coming and changed on May the 3rd. But guys, let me know if you're happy with these changes down below when we do go through them. Another blog post will be coming out very soon relating to more of the cosmetic side, the store, and overall content in general customization, which is the one I'm most looking forward to, and I want to see exactly what feedback they've taken on. For example, will cross-core customization be a thing now? Can we actually unlock armor in the game by playing the game? Stuff like this, and this will be in that article, so that's the one I'm very much looking forward to. But this one is just about changes to content in general, game modes and things like that, so weapon balancing and stuff. So yeah, this will be an interesting one for Season 2, and it could change the game fairly drastically. But leave a like if you're looking forward to Season 2, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel as well for more Halo content coming to keep you up to date with Halo Infinite as well. Click the links down below to join our community Discord server as well. We're doing a big Season 2 giveaway for some of the multiplayer credits and also a couple of the Season 2 battle passes as well when they do come out. So I'll be giving a couple of those away within the server. So make sure you guys are joined, and you never know, you might be the winner. So let's get into it. Okay, so just to start off with, I want to start by going over some of the main pieces of feedback that the community had given 343 on the back of Season 1 and things that need to be addressed within Season 2. Some are very long overdue, but to be honest, probably should have been there when the game first launched, but I'm just thankful that we're finally getting something done about it. Okay, so the first thing I want to go through some of the quick fire changes that we should expect straight away, and this will go from different things like multiplayer to audio, all across the sandbox, and even some networking things as well. But the biggest one for me is Big Team Battle, which we'll get into in just a moment. So let's get into it. Now, onto multiplayer changes, and this is where the big ones do come in. So starting up with Arena, the map Catalyst, which is the new Arena map coming in Season 2, will be added to the multiplayer playlists on day 1 of Season 2. King of the Hill will also be added to the multiplayer playlists as well. Attrition will also be added to the playlists also. In Attrition, a revived player will be able to move immediately after spawning back in, as previously they weren't able to do that, which was a bit strange. And then motion trackers, or the radar, will have an outer edge detection enabled for shooting and sprinting in social playlists. Now, moving on to Big Team Battle, and this is a big one. So the break of the new Big Team Battle map will be added to matchmaking on day 1 of Season 2, which is of course granted. Jeff Steitzer's voice will be returning to call out player-earned medals in Big Team Battle. For whatever reason, Jeff Steitzer wasn't in Big Team Battle. I don't know who made that decision. It was the wrong one, and now he's been added back after the requests of the fans, so really good news on that side. Now for matchmaking, rather than track a player's entire season, the CSR progression bar will now reflect the progression made from their most recent match. Within Custom Games and Forge, addressing some Custom Games bugs with more coming down the road. And of course Forge will be there on Season 3, so we've got another 3 months to wait for it, but it's on track apparently. So personal AI and Spartan chatter. Balance adjustments were made to emphasize what's most important for players as well, so they won't just be rambling on around a load of random crap and irritating you whilst playing. It will just be stuff that's needed, really. Now, a couple of changes on PC. Noticeable stability improvements on PC. The team have resolved dozens of PC crashes, so that's a good thing as well. Now, this is a really interesting one from the weapon side of things. A global melee damage decrease of 10% on all weapons will require the Mangler to land a 2-shot and a beatdown for a kill. But let me know what you guys think about that. Is that enough, or have they gone too far with the Mangler nerf? The Ravager's based non-charged shot will see a damage increase as well. Now going on to the friend or foe recognition as well. This system will now have the options allowing players to modify the opacity and also the thickness based on their preferences as well. Equipment, the drop wall will see a slight performance increase, thank the Lord, because it's awful, and the overshield will provide slightly more shielding as well. Onto the vehicles, the chopper collision damage will be increased to its vehicle splattering glory. The Banshee's agility and damage output will be increased to improve its role as a strike fighter, and the Warthog and Razorback should be more resilient to flipping and bouncing. So they're just a couple of the changes that are coming in. You've seen them on screen as well. But now I want to get onto some of the feedback that we've given and that 343 have acknowledged and said that there will be changes to this coming in Season 2. A lot of these are very interesting, including new maps, modes, and things like that. They're just generally that we do want. So yeah, it's interesting to go over and just have a little bit of a talk about it as well. So I did want to bring this into it as well. So the first one is around arena maps and modes. So the long list of feedback that we've given is, of course, desire for more arena maps and modes. Bring attrition back to matchmaking in the quick play playlist. In attrition, players wanted the ability to move whilst reviving a fallen teammate and to be able to move immediately after being revived. So we know that's been addressed. Now, the interesting thing is that the multiplayer team have actually responded to the fact that we've asked for more arena maps and modes, and there's a full description of what they've said and what they're planning to do about it. So I just want to read this out to you guys pretty quick. We, like all of you, want more maps and modes to play and have a list of them we're working on for future releases. For Season 2, we have an updated version of King of the Hill that you'll be able to play in matchmaking and customs. You'll also see lots of updates to playlists, including the addition of the new Catalyst Arena map and attrition going into quick play. Over the season, our goal is to rotate in some new playlists with some fun variants that we've been playtesting a lot recently. So thank God there's more fun playlists and modes coming into Halo Infinite. At the moment, it's a sweatfest of just Slayer. There's nothing to really have fun on. I just want things like Infection and other party games to come in just so I can jump on, chill out, and have fun with a stream or whatever it might be. I hope they do this, and I hope it comes fairly soon in Season 2. So fingers crossed about that. Now, the next one is around Big Team Battle and Jeff Stites' voice coming back into it as well. So I do want to go over the summary that they've given around this one as well. What we believe in the concept of Commander Agrina giving you orders and feedback in your battle training during Big Team Battle. One thing that ultimately felt missing was the medal feedback, but it also just didn't feel right having a shout overkill in the same way as Jeff Stites. For Season 2, Stites is in Big Team Battle to call out your medal accolades to keep the hype going, whilst the commander will still be there for your field evaluation feedback. I mean, why was Stites not in there from the start? I don't know why Agrina is even bothering, to be honest. I think she could, I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad that the Stites is back. It's a very big positive there. I thought it was, the Big Team Battle was just missing that aspect to it as well. And again, with a brand new map coming, it should be a lot of fun. So yeah, that's also a positive thing to bring in. Now, we've got more in-depth details into around some of the feedback to some of the weapons which will be nerfed or buffed within Season 2. So I want to just bring a couple of those to you guys as well and share a bit of the feedback that they've mentioned around some of these. So the first one is the Mangler, of course. The Mangler is prominent in high-level gameplay, especially with its one-shot plus melee combo, so this has been nerfed as well. Many players find the Ravager damage output to be underwhelming, which has been buffed, we know that. Many players have reported that the Pulse Carbine is hard to use effectively against Spartans. Similar to the above, the Plasma Pistols also have used as not being effective enough on Spartans. Some players reported that aiming is too loose and difficult with the Commando, which is 100% correct, and this does need to be changed. Some players would like the Gravity Hammer to have a faster attack that can be activated via the melee actions and not deplete the ammo. I mean, that was a staple for previous Halo games. Why that's been changed? I would never know. Anyway, rocket launcher damage feels inconsistent, leading to confusion around damage radius. So a lot of these details will be given to us in Season 2 as well, and a lot of this stuff should have been there day one, but moving on to equipment now. So the drop wall feels like it doesn't offer enough protection, so that's been buffed in Season 2. Many players believe the overshield is not providing enough extra shield health, which is being buffed again. And some players report that the overshield player's shield state is not apparent when in combat against them. So a couple of changes will be coming to that as well. Now, onto some of the vehicles as well. We've mentioned the chopper already with the splatter damage. So again, the splatter damage of a chopper will be increased as well in Season 2. The Banshee will be buffed as well. The Wasp seems much more effective than the Banshee when it comes to air superiority, so potentially the Banshee will just be buffed and the Wasp will stay the same. Maybe the Wasp will get a bit of a nerf, we don't know yet, but that might be in the next blog post. And again, other feedback, the Warhog and the Razorback and the Mongoose can flip too easily, so hopefully the physics will be adjusted on that as well. Now, a couple of things around the movement as well, which is really interesting, and this one is something that we definitely need. And it's in custom games, and it would be good if this was a multiplayer as well. So the desire for the increased physics impulses to help with grenade jumping and other things like that. Also, another thing is around player collision. Some like it, some don't. So maybe in custom games there will be an option to turn it on and off, which will be interesting and quite good for custom games as well. So hopefully that's an option in there when it does Season 2 does launch. Now, some feedback around the user interface within Halo Infinite in general. Some people say it's a bit janky, others fairly like it. I think it's okay, but I think the Halo Reach type system with a vertical menu system is going to just be much better. So hopefully they do make some changes to Season 2 to make the game feel a bit more fresh. Now, many players feel that the vertical menus would improve the customization process, as I just mentioned, 100%. Desire to have the challenges appear on the start menu whilst in a multiplayer match. You were able to do this in Halo Reach. Why you can't do this in a game in 2022, I have no idea. The inability to see the second grenade type in the HUD left some disappointed, and it's a pretty poor UI system, to be fair, when looking at the game. Some would like the HUD customization options as well. The flow to mute a player takes more steps than previous Halo games, causing some confusion, and due to the lack of in-game messaging, players didn't know why they were banned for how long, causing a lot of frustration. Now, there was quite a bit of feedback as we've gone over in this video, and all of these will be addressed in Season 2 coming on May the 3rd. And as I mentioned already, arguably a lot of this stuff should have been fixed in hotfixes and not really waited until May to address it. But it is what it is. There's no point in speculating about it now. But they're all the main things that have been fed back and that will be changed and amended come Season 2. A lot of them for weapon changes, vehicle buffs and nerfs. Again, map implementations. Jeff Stites are coming in Big Team Battle. Again, these are just fixes, bearing in mind these are not actual new content. Obviously, we have the 2 new maps coming in Season 2 with the 1 arena map and the 1 Big Team Battle map. There were 2 additional maps leaked that I showed in my previous video, but yeah, Season 2, I'm looking forward to it, but it seems a bit underwhelming for me at the moment. But anyway, let me know, guys, what you think down below. There are a lot of changes coming to Season 2, long overdue changes, bearing in mind, but this wasn't the article that I was looking forward to or waiting for. I'm waiting for the one that tells me more about customization, cross-core customization. Will it be there in Season 2? How many maps are we going to get in total? When's the roadmap coming? Can I unlock armor by just playing the game? This is the sort of stuff that I'm interested in and that I want to read and bring to you guys properly. This stuff is just pushed to one side for me at the moment because I don't really care about it. I'm going to be completely honest, but I wanted to fill you in, keep you updated with everything that's going on, guys. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below on these changes. Are they positive in your eyes, or are you just not that bothered like me about them? Like, subscribe, wipe those tears away, because eventually content will be coming to this game. I just feel like we're going to be waiting another 3 to 6, maybe even 9 months for it. But guys, speak soon, take care, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all soon.